Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. John Means gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 120.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini moving back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to 3rd. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at 3rd with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the 1st inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Up next from Miami, Hunter Renfroe. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Hunter Renfroe has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
That is it. The 3rd baseman, Brian.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped up. Freeman moving to his left, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
A 3-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second. The center fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Diaz is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back. Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
A ball and no strikes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now batting.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Culberson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Alcantara is off of first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. But they lead. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. d'Arnaud has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Another 0-2 coming.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Another 2-2 offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Culberson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So now to the plate, John Means. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of extra.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The relay throw to third, and he's out, but they are able to tie the game with 2 runs crossing the plate on the play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Sandy Alcantara hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Grounded up the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Dickerson going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The pitcher, number 49.
Striding in once again, John Means. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. 0-2. Here it is. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harold.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
He takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. 1-0 the count. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Anderson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Settling in now, Ozzie Albies. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Now in the box, Isan Diaz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game is...
Number 22. Sandy. Alcantara.
To the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Woody Valdez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there, but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He grounds it sharply to third, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the tag gets him. But one run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. On 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Nick Markakis digging in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Eliezer Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Grounded down the third baseline. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the air now out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Aguilar.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher, Jorge Alcantara.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Markakis, and this will bang up against the wall, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-4 ball game. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Garrett Cooper.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is pulled into right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Harold Ramirez singled home a run in his last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Striding in, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Hunter Renfroe will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
the batter number 1, second baseman.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The right fielder, Nick.
Lays off 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Line drive to center field. Ramirez is right there, 1 down. Digging in now, Charlie Culberson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ramirez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Marlins posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.